Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Good Effort Meg. Today, as you can see from the title of this video, we're going to be crocheting another one of the OG starter Pokemon, and that is Bulbasaur. So like the previous videos, I'll be sure to link the pattern down below. This is the same creator that made the Pikachu and Squirtle pattern, so it's a free pattern, so be sure to pick it up if you want to give this a try. Grab your favorite beverage, whether that's coffee or tea, and maybe you have some crafts that you're working on as well, so we can work on those together. And without further ado, let's get crafting. So for yarn, this lighter teal color is what we're going to use for the majority of Bulbasaur, for his body, head, ears, arms, and legs. The darker teal is going to be used for the markings on his forehead, and the green is used for the bulb in the back. Similar to the other amigurumis that we've made in the past, we'll need some safety eyes. Here I show a 3.5mm crochet hook, but I end up using a 3.125mm crochet hook later on, and I'll show you why. You'll need some stitch markers, a tapestry needle, and some scissors. I always have my yarn bowl to help me keep things nice and tidy, and then you'll need some materials to stuff your amigurumi with, and not shown here is I always have my cup of coffee. So at this point, I decided that the holes in between my stitches were way too big. You can really see it here. And I decided to switch from a 3.5mm crochet hook to a 3.125 crochet hook. And I'll show you later on the difference between the holes. It's much better. You can see here how much tighter those stitches ended up being. So now that I have everything crocheted, it's time to go ahead and stitch everything together. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on that. Again, I decided to include a little bit of a time lapse to hopefully help you in deciding how to tackle the order in which to sew the pieces on. Let me know down below if this is helpful for you. All right, it's time for the big reveal. Ba, 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 ba. So Bulbasaur ended up being super cute. Just like the Squirtle, he came together relatively quickly. He only took me about, I don't know, he took me a little bit longer just because the tension and the type of yarn I was working with was a little bit different. It's cotton yarn that I had in my box that I used, and if any of you have ever crocheted before, cotton yarn has zero stretch to it, and so it can kind of cause your fingers to cramp up and such, but I'm super happy with the way he came out. He's super cute. Another big thing that just like took a little bit of time was, as you saw and I explained before, was that I ended up having to switch from a 3.5 millimeter hook to a 3.125 millimeter hook. And again, that just had to do with the type of yarn that I was using. It was a lot smaller than the Squirtle yarn, and so if I had stuck with the 3.5 millimeter hook, it would have been very holey. So yeah, but other than those two things, he came together like super cute, and I'm so happy. I don't know who I'll do next. If you have any recommendations on who I should do next, be sure to let me know down below. And otherwise, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you like this type of content, be sure to hit subscribe. I do these kind of crafts, and I also do like science videos, hopefully when I find more things in the dumpster in the future. But there's always new content coming out every week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!